senior, I'm a guard, and I'm a small forward.
I'm Jalen Vance, and I'm a senior, and I'm a shooting guard.
I'm Taylor Reed, I'm a senior, and I'm a power forward.
I'm Samaya Reagan, I'm a senior, and I'm a shooting guard.
I'm Zaria White, I'm a senior, and I'm a center.
My name is Alyssa Gibson, I'm a senior and a power forward.
I'm Katie Bowman, I'm a junior, and I am a forward.
Yes, queen!
I'm Charlie Russell, I'm a sophomore, and I'm a shooting guard.
I'm Ireland Barker, I'm a sophomore, and I'm a center.
I'm Trinity Olsen Russell, I'm a sophomore, and I'm a point guard and shooting guard.
I'm Elena Hermansworth, I'm a freshman, and I'm a small forward.
I'm Paige White, I'm a freshman, and I'm a guard.
I'm Ivy Bigman, freshman, and a small forward.
Good evening and welcome to Tex M. Williams Gymnasium on the campus of St. Albans High School. Tonight, an MSAC matchup and also the second meeting of the year for the Huntington Lady Highlanders and the St. Albans Lady Red Dragons. The Highlanders peaked last season around this time. If you guys remember back, they came into the stadium here and really put a beating on St. Albans. They also advanced to the West Virginia State Tournament. First round victory over Spring Valley, 51-49, a big upset there. And then they got Wheeling Park in the second round and was knocked out of the tournament. But Wheeling Park went on to win the 4A state tournament. This team has struggled lately with only 3 wins on the season and 1 in the conference of the MSAC. That victory came against Capital. And when these two teams got together last time, as always, normally it's a dogfight, but the last time was extremely close as the game back in late December went to overtime, and it was decided by St. Albans 55-52. Lala Sloan was the leading scorer for Huntington with 26 points, matched there with J.C. Elsey as she kept pace with 29 points in that game. We could see some back-and-forth action again here tonight as SA seems to be peaking right now at the right time as we move into the tournament play, winning their 5 of their last games, averaging 66 points per game, and only giving up 29.2. And we will see soon with 2 MSAC games remaining and still a shot to win the conference. And there's always that chance. You got to protect the home court and just let everything play out. Right now we are joined courtside here. We got the coach, Coach Gregory, sitting down with us. And Coach, 5 in a row, going for 6 tonight, and I could go into a lot of scenarios in there, but you've probably run them all through your head. And but we protect the home court here tonight. Get some help from Spring Valley.
Yep.
And we can end up number 2 in this conference and play for the.
Well, I think we should know the answer to that by 9:30 on Friday or Wednesday, because I believe we play Midland Wednesday and Spring Valley plays Hurricane. I think that's a Wednesday game too. So I think we should have the answer to that. You know, it's not great to not have control of our own destiny. You know, we let 2 slip away from us that would have let us have control of our own destiny. But given that we did have a couple hiccups, it's good to see that we've got ourselves at least in a position to be able to win the MSAC at Night of Champions. So, that's always a good thing.
Yeah, 2 things stick out. The last 5 wins, averaging 66 points per game. Your defense is only allowing 29.2. That has to be great. I mean, that's a great feeling as far as being a coach, know that your team's only going to give up 29 points.
Well, the one thing I'll say is, I think we've talked about it a couple times, how much they've bought in defensively since that Hurricane game and how much better we've gotten defensively since that game. The one thing I'll say is I know that maybe we're probably not scoring as many points still on average as you'd like to, but defense travels. Jump shooting doesn't always travel.
Exactly.
But defense will travel, and I think we've got a chance against anybody in the state if we're going to play defense at the clip we're playing right now.
And we see that at all levels. I
Yeah.
mean, college level, pro level. You have an off night and you lose, because you're a team that, gives up as just as many points you score. You just outscored people.
Right.
One key stat from the Huntington game back in December, foul shooting. Huntington went to the line 28 times, and luckily they only shot 35% from the line in that game. What was their key to get to the line so much in that game?
I mean, Lala Sloan is one of the best players in the conference. I mean, she is great, and she attacks, and Coach Lucas coaches attack the rim. I mean, the freshman, I can't think of her name right now. She's really good inside. She does a good job at being physical, and I mean that's just how Coach Lucas coaches games is. They're trying to be physical. They're trying to get to the line. It's what we're trying to become, and I think we're getting closer to becoming. But, you know, I think that's just in their DNA that they just attack the rim, and I think that they did a good job that night of getting to the line with it.
What do we do tonight differently?
Well, you know, I think we're a lot different team than we were come then. You know, if you remember, Trinity was dealing with a wrist issue. Samaya, half the team had the stomach virus at that point. So I think we're going to be different from a personnel standpoint. I also think, you know, I think that was my third or fourth game. You know, we've gotten a lot better since then. So, you know, I don't know that we really change a lot other than just what we've changed over the last 6, 7, 8 games. You know, we'll be in that pressure stuff. We'll be trying to turn them over a little more than we were then. If we can turn you over in the backcourt, it's a lot harder to get fouled at the rim. So, you know, stuff like that. I think we're just going to – not anything necessarily specifically for them, but I think the way we've changed over the last 5, 6 games will go a long way in this game for us.
I assume we'll be extending that defense like we have been the last few games.
Yes, sir.
Did we do that in the Huntington game
I
the first
didn't
time?
really know because we weren't really that good at it, and I didn't really trust it at that point. You know, I've said this a couple times. Being hyper-aggressive pressing in the backcourt is not necessarily my style. It's not necessarily what I like to do, me. But I will say that doing it with my personnel is good at that. That's what my team is good at. And so it's been an adjustment from me to kind of get us into that a little bit more and to trust them a little bit more. And, yeah, maybe you give up a layup. Maybe sometimes we're not always all the way back. But if we get 3 steals for every 3-4 steals for every basket we give away, you know, we're still winning at the end of the game. So, yes, we'll be definitely extending the pressure over what we did against them. We did it a little bit, but not very much the first game.
Okay. All right, Coach. Well, we'll let you get back to your team, and we'll see you after the game, and let's go get the victory.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Mark.
Again, that was Coach Gregory for the St. Albans Lady Red Dragons as the Huntington Highlanders are here tonight at St. Albans High School. Huntington's coming in with just 1 victory in the MSAC, but as we mentioned, the first time that these two teams met, they went to overtime. So we should expect another dogfight here tonight. And we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll set up some other games for you tonight and this week. So you're watching St. Albans Lady Red Dragon basketball on video production.
Need equipment for your next job? Don't settle for the traditional rental experience.
The rental experience with Equipment Share is a great experience. We rent everything from dozers to skid loaders, mini excavators, even smaller hand tools. They've always got what we need. They're timely. The billing is quick and accurate. The guys are able to set it up. They do it through their phone. Renting with Equipment Share is not like any other company out there. It's 1,000 times better.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
At Manny Ellis & Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Hi, this is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Mosier Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
We're here to help you live well, and our new name reflects that. WellPoint.
Welcome back to St. Albans Lady Red Dragon basketball here at Texas Williams Gymnasium. Tonight's game sponsor is CHAPMAN Technical Group. They are a full-service engineering, architectural, landscape architectural, and geospatial consulting firm. The company was founded in 1984 by Harvey R. Chapman to provide engineering services to federal, state, and municipal and private industry clients, working from the offices in St. Albans, Buckhannon, West Virginia.
And back to the court here. We'll give you a little insight of the Huntington High team here, the Huntington High Lady Highlanders. Normally a team that makes it to the state tournament. And as I mentioned earlier, they were there just last season. They got hot right at the end of the season and made it into the state tournament and pulled that upset against Spring Valley in that first round of the Elite Eight. Huntington High is head coach Lonnie Lucas, which has been there forever. I can't remember. He's probably in the 30s or so years with the girls team. He has some state championships in his toolbox there over the years, and like I said, he's just been a great coach. This season, though, things have been a little rough for Lonnie. 3-12 overall, and the team is only averaging 42 points a game, and defensively they're giving up 57 points a game. So it's a big 15-point differential coming into this game tonight. They are 1-6 in the MSAC, and their only victory came against Capital, and that was 55-44. But on the good side of things, they have won 2 of their last 4, defeating North Marion 67-59, Parkersburg South 49-42 here over the last week. Their last game they played was last Tuesday, I guess, so it wasn't over the last 2 weeks, or over the last 2 weeks. They lost to Parkersburg 63-41. St. Albans did play them back on the 28th of December, and they lost to St. Albans 55-52, and you remember that was a classic there as that game was sent into overtime. St. Albans did hold a 10-point lead at halftime, but let it slip away as Huntington came back to tie that game. Lala Sloan, as the coach mentioned, is just really good. Plays well to the back to the basket. She put in 26 points in that game, only 3 for 7 from the foul line. Harris, 11 points, and she was 5 for 13 from the foul line. And Bowren, 8 points, 2 for 6 from the foul line. And Garrett also added 5 points, and she was 0 for 2. So the key stat in that game, Huntington was 10 for 28 at the foul line, only shooting 35% in the game. So tonight is different. We expect the Highlanders to bring their best game here this evening. MSAC standings up to the moment, Spring Valley still undefeated at 6-0. Hurricane and St. Albans currently tied. It depends on how you look at it. They both are not tied. Hurricane has that 6-1 record in it. I'm sorry. They will play this coming week against Spring Valley, and that is on the 12th. And that will be a key matchup there. They own the tiebreaker with St. Albans. So if they can lose that game, St. Albans can pick up 2 victories this week, can move ahead of them in the standings. And St. Albans and G-Dub were tied. G-Dub also played this past Saturday against Spring Valley and was defeated there. So they were taken out. So they are actually, I think St. Albans Hurricane and Cabell Midland are tied in basically 2, 3, and 4 spot in that lineup. Parkersburg comes in at number 5 at 4-2. G-Dub now 6-3. Huntington at 1-6 is at 7. Capital is at 1-7 at 8. South Charleston 1-7 at 9. And Riverside still looking for their first win. We should see some ratings come out this week as far as the polls for the coaches poll. I do believe they're due out tomorrow. And with the 5-game winning streak by St. Albans, we do look for them to move up in the rankings just a tiny bit, maybe up to 5, possibly, maybe even the 4 spot. We'll see how that goes when that comes out tomorrow. Some games going on in and around the Valley tonight, just one, and the importance there is the Region 3. As we mentioned in the last game that the Lady Red Dragons played in, they locked up Region 3 first seed by defeating the South Charleston Black Eagles. So they were perfect in the region at 5-0, and they will have the number 1 seed and should be here at home playing in that championship game. And the importance of that number 1 seed is you got 1 game to make it to the state tournament. So a good chance. The probability now is in St. Albans' hands to make it to the state tournament. But as I mentioned tonight, the only game, Capital, is at Woodrow Wilson and part of that Region 3 seeding. As Woodrow Wilson currently is the number 3 seed in that, will be in that tournament. G-Dub has earned the number 2 seed, and they will also have a bye in that tournament too. So right now it's Oak Hill and Riverside at the bottom. And if things hold up in that order, St. Albans will get the winner of that Oak Hill Riverside game for that Region 3 championship game. And that game, like I said, will be played over here at St. Albans. So good job there on the part. You earned it, and it's, they changed it up this year where we don't have that sectional play where you can lose and still move on. And so it's a little bit confusing to a lot, but this year's pretty cut and dry. You move through the simple bracket, and then you're in the state tournament. We're down about 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the warm-up period, and we will take a break. And we come back, we'll get you some of the lineups and also take you over to the public address announcer for the starting lineups there as well. You're watching St. Albans Lady Red Dragon basketball on video production.
Need equipment for your next job? Don't settle for the traditional rental experience.
The rental experience with Equipment Share is a great experience. We rent everything from dozers to skid loaders, mini excavators, even smaller hand tools. They've always got what we need. They're timely. The billing is quick and accurate. The guys are able to set it up. They do it through their phone. Renting with Equipment Share is not like any other company out there. It's 1,000 times better.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Hi, this is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Moses Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
Back live here at St. Albans Tex Williams Gymnasium here on the campus of St. Albans High School. Starting lineups tonight here for the Huntington Highlanders. Number 11, Samaya Cunningham. Number 1, Maya Harris. Number 14, Lala Sloan. The one that we've talked about, you'll hear her name a lot tonight. She pretty much handles the ball on every possession. Number 23, Liz Bowen, and only a freshman, so keep your eye out on her for things to come in the future for her. Number 4, Alicia Smith, and we remember her from last season. Her and Lala was probably, I think, the only 2 returning starters on that team from last season. I could be wrong on that. For the St. Albans Red Dragons, same lineup, JCLC, Samaya Riggin, Trinity Austin Russell, Jalen Vance, Taylor Reed is the starters there. So we'll come back, and we'll get you over to the public address announcer. You're watching St. Albans Lady Red Dragon basketball on video production.
Need equipment for your next job? Don't settle for the traditional rental experience.
The rental experience with Equipment Share is a great experience. We rent everything from dozers to skid loaders, mini excavators, even smaller hand tools. They've always got what we need. They're timely. The billing is quick and accurate. The guys are able to set it up. They do it through their phone. Renting with Equipment Share is not like any other company out there. It's 1,000 times better.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Hi, this is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Moses Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
Back live at Tex M. Williams Gymnasium here on the campus of St. Albans High School, and kind of ran off extra climb on the clock there for us and ran it straight into the public address announcer here. So we'll break for the national anthem, come back with the starting lineups. You're watching St. Albans Ladies Red Dragons on video production.
Need equipment for your next job? Don't settle for the traditional rental experience.
The rental experience with Equipment Share is a great experience. We rent everything from dozers to skid loaders, mini excavators, even smaller hand tools. They've always got what we need. They're timely. The billing is quick and accurate. The guys are able to set it up. They do it through their phone. Renting with Equipment Share is not like any other company out there. It's 1,000 times better.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Hi, this is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Moses Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
All right. Not live like the Super Bowl win last night, but very good. And now for the public address announcer for the starting lineups.
At number 14, Lala Sloan.
All right, starting lineups there for both teams. And we'll get ready to jump center. A note, J.C. Elsie is approaching 1,000 points on her season. Her career, I'm sorry, not the season, but her career. So we'll keep you update that and post that as she gets closer and closer. So may not be tonight, but maybe Wednesday night. So you may want to come out Wednesday night and see her hit that 1,000-point for her career. Looks like Liz Bowren is the jumper for Huntington. Trinity Austin Russell in the center circle for St. Albans. And tip is won there by Huntington, and here comes Huntington on the attack. Salone gets the ball knocked away out of bounds off of Huntington, and here comes Trinity Austin Russell on the attack for St. Albans. A three-shot taken there by Reagan. It doesn't fall. Rebound by Harris. And she's giving the ball to Cunningham. Cunningham guarded here until the double team nearly goes over the end. She does. She was close to that backcourt, and she turned the ball over. That'll be Cunningham's first turnover. Two possessions for Huntington and 2 turnovers. Good pressure defense there put on by the St. Albans Red Dragons. Inside is Elsie. Turnaround jumper is good. Up court is Lala Sloan. She picks up her first 2 points of the game. Trinity Austin Russell dribbling the basketball, gives it to Vance. Huntington playing in that matchup zone defense. Good pass inside there to Vance. Vance nearly loses it, then does lose it. Nice steal there by Cunningham. And here comes Huntington on the attack. Smith to Sloan. Sloan turns into the lane, goes up, gets the ball blocked away there by Reed. Picked up by Reagan. Reagan's up the court pass is stolen away by Cunningham. And here comes Sloan attacking and gets the ball knocked away from her and out of bounds. It'll stay with Huntington. Inbounds, the ball stripped away by Reagan. Reagan gets it up to Trinity Austin, and she's going to take the ball all the way to the rack and gets fouled. Good foul there on Cunningham, knowing that St. Albans kind of struggles at the foul line, but Trinity Austin Russell only shoots 51% from there. And the first one is no good. She'll get another. Second shot is up and off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound there cleared by Huntington. And here comes Cunningham. Guarded there by Vance. Finds Salone at the top of the key. She makes a move to the basket, tries to kick it inside to Bowren, and then the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover there on Sloan. That's her second turnover here in the first quarter. Inside Elsie. Elsie turnaround jumper, way short. Rebound Huntington. Smith with the basketball. Cross court there to Cunningham and back to Smith. Smith to Harris. Harris inside to Salone. Salone's shot goes up and she's going to be fouled. Looks like it's going to be Samaya Reagan. That'll be her first, and that'll be team first. And that'll put Sloan on the line for 2 shots. Her first one's up, off the back of the iron, no good. And second shot is up, and it's good. We mentioned in this first matchup, Huntington only shot 35% from the foul line. And they kind of lived there at the foul line. Joining me now is Eric Taylor.
Hey, I'm here. I had to take my daughter over and have her get eval for Little League softball. So
there you go. Take to the basket is Elsie. Elsie scores it for her second field goal of the game, her 4th point. Ooh, 4-3 in favor of St. Albans. Vance with the steal. She kicks it off to Trinity Austin, and she's going to be fouled.
Heard you guys in the pregame talking. I was watching on my way here. Had to take my daughter back up to the valley and hustle back down here. I didn't want you to do this solo.
Nah, we were getting worried there. I had Luke here for a minute.
I'm sure he did a fine job.
Trinity Austin 0 for 2 and makes that one. And the second shot goes off the rim, and now we got a jump ball underneath, and this one will go to St. Albans on the alternating possession. Into the game is Garrett, Jada Garrett for Huntington High.
Errant pass right there. Good recovery, though, by Reagan.
Reagan from a long 3 doesn't go. The ball's tipped out of bounds there by Reed.
This Huntington team looks a little bit different from what I remember last year. Caught a couple of their games, and I heard you in the pregame, only returning a couple starters this year.
Yeah, they got hit hard with graduation. This time Reagan gets the steal, goes up with it, doesn't get the fall. Rebound by Vance, kicks it back out to Reagan. Nice hustle there by Tootie Vance to get that rebound. And now we got a push foul. Going to be on Harris. This team came together last year about this time. They came up here and played St. Albans in February and really took it to St. Albans and took it to a lot of teams. Reagan from 3 doesn't go. Rebound. Taylor Reed gets the ball stripped from her, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be St. Albans basketball.
It looks like Sloan had tied it up there for a minute and trying to rip it out and was successful at it, but it just went in the favor of the Red Dragons.
Yeah. She's tough player. Reagan takes the dribble inside, takes the little, about an 8 and 10 footer and doesn't go. Rebound there by Sloan again, and here comes Sloan up the court. Sloan's not shy about going to the basket as she takes it straight to the hoop, and she's going to go back to the line.
Yeah, that was that's a tough call to make right there. He has the best position on the floor, but it looked like Trinity Russell had most ball in that. But
yeah,
there I go. I'm trying to push us out to the floor again.
First shot is up and good. 2 for 3 tonight here.
And that's something you touched on in the pregame I was listening to, is this foul shooting. And Huntington, outshot them in the first matchup. And
Sloan only 3 for 7, and this time she makes that one also. Yeah, they were 10 for 28 in the first meeting. We are tied at 5. Tootie Vance there, guarded by Garrett. Gets a screen. Kayla Hermendorfer into the game for St. Albans. She feeds the ball inside to Trinity Austin, and she's going to go back to the foul line. This will be her 3rd trip back to the foul, or to the free throw line.
Trinity Austin Russell had a good inside leverage on that cut right there, and it was a good pass by Hermansdorfer. You kind of wish he would have capitalized on that basket and made it a three-point play.
That first one goes in and out. Struggled this season, like I said, only 51% from the foul line. Second shot is up, and it's good.
Not a lot of separation here early.
2 for 6 at the line to start the game. Up at the top of the key is Sloan. She's going to give it off to Harris. Harris' shot doesn't go. Rebound Sloan, then taken away by Trinity Austin, and then Huntington regains control of the basketball, and Sloan tries to go in with a little scoop shot. Doesn't go. Elsie with the rebound.
Yeah, she was looking for the foul, but no call there. It was a little too out of control to get that foul.
Picked up by Smith off of ball hit off a leg. Smith picks up the ball, gives it to Harris. Harris in the lane. Looks like she traveled, and she did.
Looks like you're going to get number 11.
Samaya Cunningham back in there.
I was looking for that 11 on my stat sheet there. It had the name, just didn't have the number. I had to add it. That's what you get for showing up late. Russell
with the three-point shot?
Yes. Or no, two.
2-point shot. Yeah, that's right. Salone's going to launch it from 3, and she got it.
She ties it up with 2:20 left here. And it could be a barn burner like the first matchup. It's close.
This time Elsie's going to drive straight to the basket, and they're going to call an offensive foul on her. Lowered that shoulder and went straight to the hoop.
And that's number 11, Cunningham, taking that charge.
Got the Enkova replay. As you can see, there is a great position there on the Huntington player to take that offensive foul. Full court pressure this time. Cunningham gets it up to Harris. Harris long pass over to Sloan, a little too tall.
It was tipped out on good help defense there. I believe it was Elsie coming on that weak side.
Ball stays with Huntington. Cunningham from 3, doesn't go. Rebound tall. St. Albans had the rebound, got knocked out of bounds. It'll still remain St. Albans basketball.
And that's where you saw Elsie trying to tell Hermansdorfer, don't go back, pass it back to me. Look up court to get it down so we can get on the move down the court.
Full court pressure now by Huntington. Here comes Samaya rigging. She gets it over to Trinity Austin and then up to Tootie Vance. We've seen fast starts by St. Albans in their last 5 games. Tonight, only 8 points here in the first quarter. Elsie with the screen for Riggin. Riggin from 3. Misses that one bad as it hits off the side of the rim. And Sloan out front, guarded by Vance. Now Smith. Here comes Sloan inside with the drive. Doesn't go. Rebound, Trinity Austin. She gets it up. Nearly stolen away there by Sloan, but picked up there by Riggin.
And you heard Coach Gregory in the pregame talk about the pressure, full court pressure, and it looks like Huntington's got the same idea tonight.
Yeah. A couple shots here by St. Albans. Doesn't fall. Rebound coming up court is Huntington. This time Cunningham from 3. Hits off the front of the iron. Smith with the rebound. Inside is Garrett. Lays it up and scores it.
She took it in there with some power. She put it hard on the court and went in. And then some kind of warning about number 5. Not sure what it was.
Bowren back in for the Highlanders. Only a freshman. Getting early playing time. with the Highlanders. Inside, another foul. Elena Hermendorfer got fouled as she tried to make a move to the basket, but I think they're going to call this a floor foul. But we are at the 5 team fouls, so she'll get 2 shots.
That's the 3rd foul on number 11, Cunningham. Oh, yep, 3rd foul on Cunningham.
First shot's up and good. And I say she'll probably be done for the half here. Taking your chances leaving her in there.
Yeah, three fouls in the first quarter. That's you might not see action until the 4th.
Second shot is up and in and out. And rebound there by Harris. Gets it to Smith. Smith's pass is stolen away by Riggin. Riggins' long court pass is knocked away by Huntington. Good job there by Harris to get back on defense and knock that one away.
Yeah, she had a little bit of height advantage over Tootie Vance there and won that jump ball.
Yeah.
It looked like quarterback throwing that outlet pass, and she had the tip. Good DB play there.
11 seconds. St. Albans get the last shot here. Trinity Austin to the hole again, and she's going to go back to the line again. She made a career there tonight. This will be her 8th. After these will be her 8th shot at the free throw line tonight. Only 2 for 6 here in the game.
And that's the second foul on number 4, Smith, and she's got to be careful now. It's early foul trouble for the Highlanders.
St. Albans returning the favor. At least coach said in the first game that Huntington drove the basketball. Tonight, St. Albans driving the basketball. We're tied at 10, and that'll do it for the first quarter. As we mentioned at the outset, it's going to be a back-and-forth game, and so far it has been. It's 10-10 for St. Albans and Huntington, and you're watching the St. Albans Lady Red Dragons on video production.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Hi, this is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Am I even on air?
Back live here at Tex Williams Gymnasium. Reminder coming up at halftime. One of the students here is going to win a television, as we've done all season. And third quarter, told by my producer, the end of halftime, third quarter, huh? Halftime is the halftime shot. And, Eric, you participated last time.
Yeah, I didn't get much love out of it, though. I was told I shot an air ball by somebody that watched. I was like, gee, thanks. I was in work boots and jeans, so I didn't even have a chance to warm up, not even in the proper attire. It's okay. I might be able to redeem myself tonight, even though I think I left my wallet in the car.
Huntington will get the ball to start here the second quarter.
It's rough when you show up late. Good pressure defense there.
Got Tootie Vance out here in front harassing the guards. She's going side to side.
That was almost too good of a pressure defense, and she picked up the foul there.
Huntington inbounds the basketball. Smith with it. Salone out front now. Here comes Harris. Harris, nice little shot by Harris. Ball's knocked out of bounds by St. Albans. It'll remain Huntington basketball.
And that's what happens is Elsie came over to help and left Harris out there on the wing, and she had the inside lead for it.
This time Bowen shot on the inbound, doesn't fall. Rebound St. Albans. Quickly Elsie kicks it up to Russell. Russell back to Elsie. Elsie shot from three, doesn't go. Rebound by Vance. Vance is inside. She's going to be called with a travel.
That pivot foot just picked up just a little bit. You saw it there. Just kind of scooted. And It's unfortunate.
Yes. I'd like to see that called more. I see it a lot. That doesn't get called. This time, Trudy Vance almost gets the steal at midcourt. Salone has it, though. She gets into the paint. She lays it up and doesn't fall. This time, Reed with the rebound. She gets it to Elsie. Elsie quickly up to Trinity. Trinity all the way to the hoop, and she's going to get fouled.
Yeah, it was a good move by Trinity Austin Russell there to draw the contact with that Euro step to the side to create the body contact as she was going up on that shot, as you see here on the in-cover replay.
So far tonight, she's lived at the foul line. This will be her 5th trip to the foul line here in the first half. This one goes.
Got out my stat book like was going to fill it out, but I've missed a whole quarter of basketball. I can't catch up. And there again, I'm trying to move us out to the court. Mark, I get excited.
Second shot goes up and in. Samaya Riggin back into the basketball game. She's in for Trinity Austin. Russell's getting a little bit of a break. It's 12-10.
It's like White's out there too.
Bad pass there by Smith. Stolen away by St. Albans, and St. Albans throws it away.
Hermansdorfer was trying to get it out on the outlet to
Elsie,
and it was just a little too hard, a little too high.
This time Vance is also on the sidelines, and she's been replaced by White. I think you mentioned that, but White's normally under the basket. Now they got her out here at the top. Maybe put a little pressure on Salone, but Salone takes it down the rim to the basket. Doesn't get the basket. This time Riggin straight to the hoop, and now we got another foul on Smith, and I think this is Smith's 3rd also.
She's coming up kind of gimpy. Holding that calf. As you see here,
on the Inkova replay,
Reagan going. I mean, she was being rode that whole way up the court, and a lot of contact and late whistle on the shot.
Yeah, I don't know if she got a knee or she came down hard on it and hit it. So we'll let Jason take care of her, get her back in the game here. You're watching Lady Red Dragon basketball on video production.
Need equipment for your next job? Don't settle for the traditional rental experience.
The rental experience with Equipment Share is a great experience. We rent everything from dozers to skid loaders, mini excavators, even smaller hand tools. They've always got what we need. They're timely. The billing is quick and accurate. The guys are able to set it up. They do it through their phone. Renting with Equipment Share is not like any other company out there. It's 1,000 times better.
And we're back live. They're still working on Samaya Riggin there, and they're getting up. Looks like she's in a lot of pain, though, as she comes off the court there. Looks like they were working on something in the lower body. So she was going to the foul line, so the coach will have to sub in a good foul shooter here.
Yeah, that would be my pick right there. Unless he gets a pick shooter. I don't know the rules like that.
Now, he could sub anybody he wants. All right, so Charlie Russell will be in to shoot the 2 foul shots. First one is no good.
And that's hard. You come off the bench
cold.
Jinx. I would say you owe me a Coke, but you just got a water.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be able to give me that water.
Trinity Austin Russell back in the game. Charlie Russell's second shot is no good also. Right now, the Red Dragons struggling at the foul line.
And that's something you got to capitalize on if you want to win these big games. You got to get those free points.
Smith over to Harris. Back to Smith. Sloan there guarded by White. Inside Bowen. Looked like she traveled, and what do we got? Got a travel.
Yeah. She got away with a little bit of elbow, too.
I think sometimes when you're younger girls trying to work that paint, you know, it takes a lot of footwork. It's a lot of practice over the years. Russell outside as she feeds the ball inside to Elsie. Elsie takes it straight to the hoop and scores it.
I like that. They're spreading them out on offense, getting that lane that's cutting through at a perfect angle. And it's just an easy pass and score right there.
Good job there by Charlie Russell. Ball's knocked away there by Elsie, but picked up again there by Garrett. Garrett to Sloan. Now Garrett gets it back from Sloan. Her pass over to Harris. She dribbles into the lane. Nice block by Taylor Reed. She read that well. Got the block. The ball will be inbounded there by Huntington.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of interior looks by the Highlanders so far, and they just haven't been able to capitalize because of the interior defense.
They set up that play again. They saw that earlier, that little inbounds play. Elsie from 3 off the back of the iron, and Liz Bowen has had a couple good looks on that. The ball's taken off the long rebound by Sloan, and she's taking it coast to coast to lay it in.
Good awareness there by Sloan as she was going down the court, looked back to make sure nobody was coming behind her. Took her time, made sure she got that easy opportunity.
Reed inside. She tries to use the glass, doesn't go. And then Sloan with the rebound once again. Sloan so far today is doing it all as she's is their top player, one of the top players in the state. Garrett inside to Harris. Harris's pass out to Sloan. Got them high vis shoes on too.
Yeah.
Liz Bowen inside with a rebound. She had the shot, missed it, got her own rebound, and now she gets the ball stolen away inside. Here comes Trinity Austin all the way to the basket and lays it up, and of course she got fouled again.
I believe that's
and headed back to the foul line.
Might be on Sloan.
Here's the Encova instant replay as you see Trinity Austin go all the way inside, and yeah, fouled by 14.
That's Sloan's second. Still, I mean, that's still not good. 2 fouls, and you're still in the first half.
You're only halfway through the second quarter, yeah. Trinity makes that. That's her 3rd consecutive one.
And I guess we were wrong about our predictions about Cunningham coming back in the game with the 3 fouls. She's back in there with 4:04 left here in the first half.
Lonnie Lucas is a gambler, man. And the second shot doesn't go. Vance with the rebound. Her shot doesn't go. Knocked out of bounds off of Huntington, and it'll stay St. Albans basketball.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got as much experience coaching as Lonnie Lucas. You roll the dice sometimes.
Yeah. They changed their mind. They're going to give it to Huntington. Guess another referee whispered in his ear. Smith with the basketball, diverted there by Vance.
And it's great help defense coming by the Lady Red Dragons as they try to trap the ball, which pulls 2 defenders out and leaves numbers for the Highlanders, and they recover well.
Looks like a double dribble. Yeah, they got that. I think I'm 3 for 3 tonight.
Maybe you should take a trip to.
There we go.
To Cross Vegas out there and or play a scratch off or a Powerball on your way home.
I like to agree with those officials there. 15-12, where a lot of people don't. Reed inside, kicks it to Elsie. Elsie, nice little up and under, but doesn't get any rim or. But Taylor Reed cleans it up.
And right after that basket, Coach Gregory gets a 30-second timeout, and they got a 5-point lead.
17-12. We'll stay right here. Reminder, some games this week if you're following the MSAC as we get ready. A lot of teams already in the clubhouse. G-Dub is done with their MSAC games, I guess I should say. On the 11th, which is tomorrow, Parkersburg's at Spring Valley. And on the 12th, Spring Valley's at Hurricane, Parkersburg at Riverside, and Huntington's at South Charleston. And on the 13th, Capitol's at Polka, and St. Albans is at Cabell Midland, and that's the boys' game. Sorry about that. But that is an MSAC game. Reminder, Wednesday night, too, we'll be back in action here as St. Albans and Cabell Midland.
Indeed, I've seen Cabell Midland play once this year over at Nitro. They're a little scrappy bunch.
Upset Hurricane a couple weeks ago.
Saw that. I was kind of surprised.
Long pass inside to Cunningham.
And that was just a poorly rushed shot trying to fit in between two defenders by Cunningham.
This time Trinity Austin gets a pass underneath from Elsie. Doesn't go. Reed inside. Kicks it back out to Trinity Austin. Vance from three. Way long. Rebound Elsie. And she's going to go to the line. And if that is Sloan, that'll be her third.
Foul's going to be on number 1.
Wow.
May Harris picks up her second. Still, you got a lot of players with 2 team fouls.
Yeah.
Or 2 personal fouls. I said team fouls, which Huntington is closing in on that 5 mark.
Elsie's foul shot is no good. That was her first one on the evening. Elsie with 6 points.
And number 10, Coach, checked in for the Highlanders there.
Second one's good.
I'm going to have to go to you, Mark, for all the stats tonight because
you're in trouble.
It's not like I could really count anyways. I was struggling when we were at the rec center. Good pass down low, looking for Coates, and it was good, better defense.
Good job. One thing I can say about Huntington, they're finding that seam down on that baseline. They've had a lot of easy shots down there, but good defense on a lot of them, too, to get backside help there. Sloan goes, nope, take that back. That was Cunningham, dribbles into the lane there, and she's going to be fouled. Looks like she got a little bit of a knee there from Vance. And Tootie, that's her second. We haven't really seen St. Albans be in foul trouble this season. They've been a real good team not getting those fouls.
Yeah. But Tootie's got 2 and still in the first half.
Smith from 3 is way long. Sloan with the rebound, gets the ball knocked away. Down on the floor is Coates, and she gets it back outside to Smith, and Huntington High resets their offense. Coates from 3, off the back of the iron and out. Rebound White.
Look, it looked to me that Lady Red Dragons went to a 2-3 on that series.
Oh, nice little step through by Trinity Austin. She misses it, but follows the shot, gets a rebound. Back up to Elsie. Elsie's shot is up way long.
Everything's just a little too hard for both teams when it comes to the offensive end.
Smith drives all the way to the hoop, gets the ball blocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds to Huntington.
Coates now has it. Now back out top to Smith. And Cunningham's going to just kind of dribble out, fill it out, see what they can get. It's 2-3 zones, making them spread that offense out a little bit.
Maybe a better option right now because they were finding those seams on that man-to-man. Sloan inside once again. Another block by Taylor Reed. That's probably like her 3rd or 4th block.
Good heads-up play there by Trinity Austin Russell to find Elsie.
Inside and 1. What a nice move. She turned into the paint and then back towards the baseline and lays it up. Here's the Encova Insurance Instant Replay. You can see her there roll into the lane and then turn back towards the baseline and get the basket +1, and it goes.
And Harris now has 3 fouls as well. Largest lead of the game right here, Mark.
21-12. Cunningham to Sloan just inside the 3-point mark. Doesn't go. Ball kicked off of White's foot and rebounded there by Huntington. Around we go. Here comes Cunningham. She drives the baseline, gives it to Harris. Harris back out to Sloan, and Sloan looked like she left without putting that ball down. And we've seen that travel call a few times, but we didn't get that call there. But the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be St. Albans basketball.
Yeah, that was sloppy offensive sequence, in my opinion. It looked like they tried to trap the ball again with that rover up front, which White's playing because she's back in the game. That Tootie was playing earlier before she picked up that second foul.
Austin Russell straight to the hoop, doesn't get it. Rebound Smith. Smith tries to throw it up, but loses it. Gets the ball back and then throws it out of bounds. Smith had the outlet. She saw it, just couldn't execute. Somebody not getting back for St. Albans there. Could have been disastrous.
Could have been. And they've been good in their transition defense so far. I mean, just that couple breakaways, that one from Sloan that nobody got back on. But, I mean, she caught that rebound perfect and was just out on the run.
All right, 24 seconds here in the second quarter. St. Albans slows it down and maybe look for that last shot. No, nice little give and go there to Elsie. Elsie into the lane, doesn't get the shot, but the ball rolls out of bounds off of Huntington.
Yeah, and she was just a step too far into that paint to not have the angle to go up on that shot.
I said give and go, but that was more of a pick and roll. And now we got a foul on.
I believe they say Cunningham touched the line.
No, turnover. Another turnover there by Huntington with 10 seconds. See if St. Albans can capitalize here with 8 seconds. Trinity Austin, a long three. Got it.
She got it. We're going to bring you this Encova replay of that three-pointer right before the buzzer.
Man, that was nice. I think that about 25 feet away from the basket and nothing but the bottom of the net. Bring out your tape measure on that. So that'll close out the half as St. Albans doubles up Huntington here in the first half, 24-12. And we'll get the statistics for you and be back and recap the first half. And we'll look at the shots here for the half-court shots. You're watching Lady Red Dragon basketball on video production.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Need equipment for your next job? Don't settle for the traditional rental experience.
The rental experience with Equipment Share is a great experience. We rent everything from dozers to skid loaders, mini excavators, even smaller hand tools. They've always got what we need. They're timely. The billing is quick and accurate. The guys are able to set it up. They do it through their phone. Renting with Equipment Share is not like any other company out there. It's 1,000 times better.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Mosier Chevrolet, we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
We're here to help you live well, and our new name reflects that. WellPoint.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Hi, this is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
Real guest paid for their testimonial.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
Welcome back to St. Albans Lady Red Dragons basketball. Tonight's game sponsor is CHAPMAN Technical Group. They are a full-service engineering, architectural, landscape architectural, and geospatial consulting firm. The company was founded in 1984 by Harvey R. Chapman to provide engineering services to federal, state, municipal, and private industry clients, working from offices in St. Albans and Buchanan, West Virginia. We have achieved our outstanding reputation for providing high-quality design projects while meeting client schedules and budgets, and have received numerous awards for our work. Back to you, Mark.
And back, as we talked about earlier, the half-court challenge here. You get a shot for $1 and goes in. You get a nice little gift card. It seems like we get a lot of people that come out for this, and everybody loves to show off their skills, I guess. We also have tonight one of the students, one of these lucky students here, and I think that's why we've got a big presence in the student section this year coming out, is they can win a TV, and we'll give that away here in the third quarter coming up. Looking at some of your stats for tonight, we'll start with Huntington. Rather simple, only 12 points here tonight, and Lola Sloan has two field goals and three field goals, two two-pointers and one three-pointer, and she's 3 for 4 at the line and 10 points. And Jada Garrett has 1 field goal and 2 points, so 12 points for the Huntington Highlanders. For the St. Albans Red Dragons, they were led by Trinity Austin Russell, as she had 2 field goals, 1-2, 1-3. And she picked up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the foul line, so that gives her 11 points for the game. J.C. Elsey with 4 field goals and 2 for 3 at the line, 10 points. And also Taylor Reed has 2 points. And Lena Hertzendorfer has 1 point, and she has a foul shot. So that's your scoring for this evening in the first half. We got a big second half to come for you also. And also maybe we can try to get some update on Samaya Riggin that went out with a leg injury to see if everything is going good there. If we can get something update on that, we will see. So anyway, we'll take one last break. We'll come back and we'll recap what we saw. You're watching Lady Red Dragon basketball on video production.
Need equipment for your next job? Don't settle for the traditional rental experience.
The rental experience with Equipment Share is a great experience. We rent everything from dozers to skid loaders, mini excavators, even smaller hand tools. They've always got what we need. They're timely. The billing is quick and accurate. The guys are able to set it up. They do it through their phone. Renting with Equipment Share is not like any other company out there. It's 1,000 times better.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Moses Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Hi, this is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
All right, back live here at Tex Williams Gymnasium on the campus of St. Albans High School. And I guess the biggest thing that we saw in the first half, well, two big things. One, the injury to Samaya Riggin. We haven't seen her back out on the court yet, so we hope everything's going good there. But, Eric, also the foul line and foul trouble for Huntington.
Yes, indeed. I mean, you got a couple of your key players playing with 3 fouls to start the third quarter, and they picked those up early in that first half.
Yeah, they got both guards with 3 fouls. They got Smith and Cunningham both with 3 fouls. So that don't give you much to play with. But as we look, St. Albans has pretty much lived at the foul line tonight. They got 1, 2, 3, 4 shooters that have been at the foul line. The one, Charlie Russell, shot for Samaya Reagan when she got injured there. So, but still, you know, I mean, if you can get yourself to the foul line and make them, you know, that's just a plus. I mean, you have to make them.
As a team, you hope to be above that 50% mark because it's 50% extra points. I mean, those are free points. You just got to stand and shoot and put them in.
Yeah.
So
Trinity Austin Russell 5 for 11, and she has 11 points on the game. I mean, she could easily be at 20 points or close to 20 points here in the first half with made foul shots. So referees got the basketball. Both teams are ready to start this second half. And we'll start the second half with St. Albans inbounding. And right now it looks like I still don't see Samaya Regan.
I didn't see her come out of the locker room at all.
From the locker room. So we'll try to get an update on that if we can.
Hopefully it's just a bruise, like a deep bruise on a muscle.
So Trinity Austin takes over where she left off as she drives, kicks out to Vance, doesn't go. Here comes Cunningham for Huntington. She dribbles it off her leg, picked up there by Harris, and Harris' shot doesn't go, then taken back by St. Albans.
Hermansdorfer did a great job corralling that rebound and getting it out and keeping control there.
Inside Taylor Reed's shot doesn't go. She gets her rebound, doesn't go. Gets a second rebound, and it doesn't go. And then finally, Huntington, Sloan grabs the rebound, and you know she's going to take it straight to the hoop.
And what a pass.
Nice one. She kicked it over to Liz Bowen, and she lost the basketball. This time Cunningham from 3 doesn't go. Rebound inside and put back, and I didn't get a number on that. Harris.
She's playing hard down there in the paint.
That's her first 2 points of the game. Elsie waits. Nice little wait. Gives it back. Hermansdorfer shot doesn't go. Rebound there by Harris. And now we got a jump ball.
It'll be Highlanders ball. St. Albans got that 10-point lead still. But you hear Coach Gregory. I can hear him from over here saying get back when they get into transition. So that must be a key here for the second half.
Well, Sloan from 3 doesn't go. Rebound taken there by Harris, and she gets her second field goal here in the second half. She's got 4 points now in the game. St. Albans had a 10-point lead down in Huntington at halftime and squandered it, sent the game to overtime. So tonight with a 12-point lead, Huntington with the first 2 baskets of the second half. Trinity Austin Russell shot doesn't go, and quickly in transition again, Here comes Cunningham, and she's going to be out of bounds. And now we got another player into the bleachers.
Trinity Austin Russell real hard into the bleachers. I'll hold her breath here for a second, and they're calling for a trainer.
I mean, we heard that from over here.
Yeah, it's the breaks that Cunningham put on, even though she was out of bounds, caused Regan to – she was playing on that comeback defense, playing for the block, and she left her feet. And
on that, Harris looks like she maybe double dribble. Looks like she put that dribble on to make that stop, and then she put the ball back down on the floor and then went out of bounds. Like a lot of times when you get that muscle there, you get that muscle spasm there. But we'll let them tend to her, and we'll take a break. You're watching Lady Red Dragon basketball on video production.
Need equipment for your next job? Don't settle for the traditional rental experience.
The rental experience with Equipment Share is a great experience. We rent everything from dozers to skid loaders, mini excavators, even smaller hand tools. They've always got what we need. They're timely. The billing is quick and accurate. The guys are able to set it up. They do it through their phone. Renting with Equipment Share is not like any other company out there. It's 1,000 times better.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
And back live, and Trinity is taken off the court there by the trainer and her dad.
Yeah, it didn't look pretty. It didn't sound pretty. And I thought it was a hit, but they're obviously over there stretching out her back. So maybe her back took most of the bleachers there.
Hopefully it's not the vertebrae of the back and just maybe some of the...
Still not good, but at least she's up and walking and able to move and stretch out that back.
St. Albans with the basketball and the turnover. White comes in to sub on the injury. Charlie Russell also into the game.
Good pass from Russell.
And Elsie tries to kick it across to Reed, and Reed can't corral it. It's just a little too tall, and it goes out of bounds.
And that's where you like to see like a bounce pass, the head fake up and then drop it down low to get Reed cut into the basket. She was open.
Yeah.
But sometimes, I mean, you're stuck in that paint, and you're trying to do something with it, and, you know.
This time drive to the basket, and a foul is going to be called. That's Cunningham. I think Lonnie Lucas's halftime speech was to get some more people involved.
That last foul is going to be on Taylor Reed. That's her first. And Cunningham's going to go to the line here.
And that one misses.
Good news is it looks like Trinity Austin Russell is about to check back in the game.
Rebound there by Bowren. Her shot doesn't go. This time it's Cunningham's shot. It doesn't go. And rebound here by Elsie.
I'll tell you, you're going to have to watch out for Cunningham if she ever finds the touch from the floor.
A couple shots inside there by St. Albans. Reed had one, and then Elsie had one. Doesn't go. Salone all the way to the hoop, doesn't go. Smith from outside doesn't get it. Salone with a rebound and kicks it back out to Cunningham. Right now, Huntington is playing a lot harder than what St. Albans is. Long shot there by Harris, doesn't go. Elsie with the rebound.
Yeah, and it's tough for a team when you lose two starters like that, too, to kind of get back into the feel of the game. You know what I mean?
Elsie inside, and she's going to go to the line to shoot two.
You see two of your teammates go down, and as in Cova Insurance, if you ever go down, then Cova Insurance has got you.
You see that move there to the hoop. Draws the foul, goes to the line for two.
Free throw shooting.
2 for 3 tonight. Now it's 2 for 4.
It's like you were saying, Trinity Austin Russell, 5 of 11 from the line. So it's letting the Highlanders get back into this game a little bit because we're not capitalizing from the line.
LC's second one goes. That's what they could not do against Spring Valley as they lost by 2.
Russell is back in the game, which is great for the Lady Red Dragons as she seems to be moving well.
Yeah, really. This time Elsie's going to pick up the foul on another drive. Garrett this time. Yeah, I think Lucas just made his point in the halftime is we're just going to take, no matter who, the guards are going to take the ball to the hoop.
Yeah, and like I was saying a minute ago, if Cunningham could find more touch on her shot, she would be dangerous out there for the Highlanders.
She takes another one, and that one's way long, an air ball. So St. Albans with the basketball. Trinity Austin Russell, guarded there by Smith, gets the screen there by Reed as she goes into the lane, and now we're going to get a block foul.
And that's going to be Cunningham. That's going to be her 4th.
She almost got a little under 4 minutes here in the third quarter before she picked up her first.
They're going to say it was on the floor instead of a shooting foul. Still, after you fall into the bleachers, that was a pretty tough shove down low.
Now inside, we got another foul, and that's the other guard, Smith, and I believe that'll be her 4th. And Lonnie Lucas is standing. I've never seen him stand. He's usually as calm as can be. Just sits down, and no matter what the pressure is of the game. So this sends Charlie Russell to the line for 2. 0 for 2. She makes this one.
She's warm now. She's warm. She's been in there running up and down. She's got her legs to her. That's going to give her a better advantage here at the free throw line.
And the second one doesn't go.
I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Okay. You jinxed her. Here comes Sloan to Smith. Smith from 3 doesn't go. Rebound Russell out to Tootie Vance as she's going to go straight to the hoop and gets the ball blocked out of bounds there by Sloan.
Tootie was looking for a foul, but Sloan had the height advantage, and it was all ball. I mean, maybe a little body after the block, but
good call by the official, I think. And I believe Smith's sister played last year. She was one of the seniors on that team that was very good. Russell with the inbound shot there doesn't go and goes out of bounds off of St. Albans.
Yeah, Elsie got a fingertip on it, and this will be off of her there. Still a 10-point lead, even though not a lot of offense from either team in this quarter.
St. Albans only 2 points here so far in the quarter. Huntington with 4.
And Huntington's had the looks, Mark. They just haven't gone in.
Jarrett's shot from 3 doesn't hit. Hits the side of the iron and goes out of bounds. No chance for a rebound there.
And it looks like they're trying to live and die by that three-pointer, and it's not going in their favor.
This time we got a little pressure set up again for Huntington.
And I'm sure that's not what Coach Lucas wants. He wants that ball inside.
Now we got a timeout, a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep that here. Like I said, a reminder that the next telecast, it'll be a big one if St. Albans can pick up the victory here tonight. Wednesday night, we'll decide pretty much the seeding of the MSAC this season and see if St. Albans can move into that 2 spot with a victory here tonight, a victory over Cabell Midland on Wednesday, and a loss by Hurricane. St. Albans will gather into that second spot.
That's a lot to happen, but it could.
Yeah.
We'll be hopeful.
Be nice to get into the Tournament of Champions or the Night of Champions. Timeout there by Coach Gregory. So St. Albans will inbound the basketball right here in front of our table. Trinity Austin Russell with the basketball. She's going to go straight to the hoop and lays it in.
See, they've been forcing her to her left, but that trap made her go to her strong hand on the right, and that was dangerous.
I think what you saw there, too, Smith playing with 4 fouls. She really couldn't guard her as tight as she normally would. And that gave Trinity a lot of space to get to the hoop. Inside is Harris, and she traveled.
Yeah, she took that hop and then 1, 2, 3, and you're not going to get away with that.
Not in the NBA. Trinity Austin over to Vance. Vance inside, and a nice cut there by Elsie. Elsie kicks out to Russell from 3. Hits off the back of the iron, no good. Huntington with the rebound, and of course it's Sloan once again. Straight into the hoop, and what do we got?
Offensive
foul. Nice job by Tootie Vance to set up in there and position herself and take the offensive foul off of Sloan.
And Huntington's bitch was looking for, saying that Tootie was kind of leaning, but, I mean, we're not out there. Guy right on top of it made the correct call.
Yeah, it looked like she was set. That's the 3rd foul on Sloan, and that's big, too. Here comes Trinity. She kicks to Russell for 3 again. Doesn't go again. This time Elsie with the rebound, and she's going to go to the line. She was fouled.
I don't know if
here the Encova instant replay. I think what you're going to see here is Taylor Reed keeps this ball alive. She tapped the ball 3 times there, or at least twice, and then Elsie picks it up and then goes strong to the hoop and gets the foul.
Taylor Reed played volleyball here? No, well, she should have. I mean, she's doing a great job in there keeping that ball alive.
JC with another foul shot. 29-16. The second one doesn't go. Rebound Huntington. Cunningham playing with those 4 fouls. Gets it inside to Bowen. Bowen gives it to Sloan. Back up to Cunningham from 3. Doesn't go. Ball saved there by Sloan. It's going to roll into the backcourt. Let's see who gets to it.
That should be over the back.
She didn't have possession. I think it was off that rebound, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think St. Albans ever touched the ball and that was a bad pass. And I don't know if I didn't see Trinity Austin Russell touch it.
Cunningham again for 3, misses. Harris with the rebound. Her shot doesn't go. Fight for Reed underneath, and it's going to be out of bounds to Huntington. Taylor Reed in there once again, fighting for that basketball.
Yeah, she was tight roping down there and just got a little too close.
Cunningham drives into the lane, loses her feet, gets it off to Bowen, and Bowen scores.
Coach Gregory looking for a push foul on Cunningham there as she went through and threw that forearm out, but no call was made.
Screen there for Elsie as she kicks it over to Russell. Nice little cut by Russell there, and she's going to get the ball knocked out of her hands there.
That was good help defense by Harris to drop down because they had the play they wanted.
Elsie wide open from 3. Her shot is short, and it's going to go out of bounds to Huntington.
Yeah, she was calling for it. She wanted it. She was feeling it, just a little too short.
We're under a minute here in the 3rd quarter. Reminder, coming up here in the 3rd quarter, we'll give away a television to one of these great students of St. Albans High School.
It's too bad you got to be a student.
Yeah. Harris into Sloan. Sloan shots up. Doesn't go. Rebound by Huntington's Bowen, and she tries to get the ball over to Sloan, and then
Just bodies everywhere.
It's hard to see what number. It looks like that was Trinity Austin Russell fighting for the ball down there and gets the tie up, and that'll be a alternating possession. And the ball comes over to St. Albans.
Hermansdorfer's going to check in.
Trinity doesn't seem like she was hurt much on that rolling into the bleachers. She'll probably just be a lot sore tomorrow.
Oh, I can imagine. That's coming from a 40-year-old man with a bad back.
Trinity Austin holding on to the ball was 14 seconds. Let's see when they make their move here. 12 seconds.
It's like they're going to give her the opportunity to go, and she got the right side again.
Oh, a shot doesn't go, and Reed with the rebound. Her shot doesn't go. Elsie's going to get a shot off before the buzzer, but doesn't fall. 3 shots in the last 14 seconds there, but St. Albans was unable to capitalize on that. So at the end of the third quarter, St. Albans holds a 29-18 lead, and they're going to give the TV away. Let's see who's got it.
I believe they said Kinsey Short.
I think it's always a female that wins this TV.
Well, they come out and show support for these Lady Red Dragons.
As you can see her there, we'll go ahead and take a break. You're watching Lady Red Dragon basketball on video production.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
We're here to help you live well, and our new name reflects that. WellPoint.
I got the red vest on. We're back live. One more quarter to go here at St. Albans. The last time these two teams met, they went to overtime.
And it doesn't seem like it's going that way tonight, Mark, but you still have 8 minutes to play, and you're only up 11.
Huntington gets the ball first to start the fourth quarter. Huntington has a few players in foul trouble. Smith and Cunningham both playing with 4 fouls, and Sloan playing with 3 fouls. Inbounds pass is stolen away and knocked out of bounds here by Trinity. And I asked the coach that last game if you've seen any player with more deflections than Trinity Russell. I'm telling you, she is.
I mean, she's got good length, too, especially when she goes up.
Rebound carries out of Reed's hands, and it'll be turned back over to Huntington High. She came down with the rebound, just lost control of it out of bounds.
And I know it doesn't affect either one of these schools, but Putnam County is already on a 2-hour delay tomorrow. Just need useless information.
Sloan inside, a power move. The ball rolled around and came out. Now we're going to get a jump ball. Let's go over to St. Albans. That was a nice move there by Sloan. The ball just rolled around and spun out.
Did you see it there as it was coming to a dead stop up there in the corner, too? I thought it was going to get stuck for a minute and decided to make its way on down.
This time Trinity Austin, she goes all the way to the hoop, gets the shot blocked. And here comes Huntington back on offense.
Good recovery defense by Trinity Austin Russell, coming from behind, picking the pocket.
Garrett from 3, count it. Jada Green picks up her second field goal of the game, and that was a 3-pointer, 5 in the game.
Yeah, she's had a couple opportunities from three-point land. She just hasn't had the touch.
Tootie Vance from 3 off the back of the iron, no good.
I have a 2-2 fired up for her.
There we go. Sloan straight to the hoop, lays it in, scores it, and I think she's going to be fouled by Tootie.
If that is on her, it will be her third. Indeed it is. Here's your in-cover replay.
That was just a nice take there by Sloan as she takes it straight to the hoop.
And the Highlanders are making their way back into this game. 29-23. Full court pressure there by Garrett.
Kicked out to Vance. Elsie gets it inside, and they're going to call an offensive foul on that. That was nice defense there by Cunningham on Huntington's. She got in there behind Elsie, and Elsie kind of backed into her there.
They kind of set her up for it. You saw Cunningham coming on the help, and as you see on the Encova replay.
Judgment call. Barker in the game for St. Albans. St. Albans has been trying to find that person to come in and replace Samaya Riggin here this evening. A lot of players have been rotated in and out. And now we got another foul inside on St. Albans.
It's going to be on Barker. And Sloan will go back to the line to shoot 2 here. A lot of free points just being left out on the court by both teams.
Second shot is up, and it doesn't fall. Taylor Reed with the rebound.
Missed her last 3 there.
Here comes Elsie. She's going to go straight to the hoop. Gives it off to Barker to Reed. Nice pass there by Barker to get it over to Reed.
Coach Gregory is going to take a full timeout.
So 31-23 is our score. We'll take that timeout with them. You're watching St. Albans Lady Red Dragon basketball on video production.
Need equipment for your next job? Don't settle for the traditional rental experience.
The rental experience with Equipment Share is a great experience. We rent everything from dozers to skid loaders, mini excavators, even smaller hand tools. They've always got what we need. They're timely. The billing is quick and accurate. The guys are able to set it up. They do it through their phone. Renting with Equipment Share is not like any other company out there. It's 1,000 times better.
Back live, 31-23 is our score, and we been discussing the weather, not basketball, as the storm is supposed to be moving in later this evening, and it may affect some of your schools tomorrow. Putnam County, if you're listening in the Putnam County area, a 2-hour delay is in effect for them. Kanawha County is not mentioned anything yet. We'll keep you informed if we get something here this evening. Not that you won't get that teleprompter thing or whatever on your phone as soon as it happens, but
it'd be a nice wake-up call for us all.
Nice defense here by Elsie to knock the ball away. Knocks it out of bounds. Harris over there.
(31-23), and that basket by Reed gave St. Albans a little bit of life there before Coach Gregory took that timeout. They're back in this 2-3 zone, though.
Well, they just realize, Samaya Riggin is your everything. She's your hybrid point guard and controls that. And I think it's really affected their offense here this evening.
But good defense there by the Lady Red Dragons. They that zone defense causing complications over there on the wing. Cunningham's calling out the play.
Everybody's kind of standing around here for Huntington.
Stagnant. They're trying to get it to the inside to number 13, Liz Bowren.
Here comes Tootie on the attack. Gives it to Elsie. Elsie's one-hander doesn't go. Rebound there by Garrett. Garrett pushes the ball quickly into the front court, goes straight to the hoop. It's too hard, gets her own rebound. Does a little turn move, blocked by Reed. And now rebound by Trinity Austin, and now we're going to go the other way, and I think that's going to be on Sloan. That'll be her 4th.
It is indeed. She was trying like heck to get that rebound, and just a little bit too hard.
And Trinity stole that. I think she stole that from her own player, but regardless, she gets the foul. That is number 3, team foul. or number 1 for the Huntington Highlanders, 3 on St. Albans.
More importantly, that's the 4th foul on Sloan.
You got a double team on Trinity there. She finally gets the ball off to Elsie. Elsie tries to kick it inside and stolen away by Huntington. Bowen has it, and she comes all the way down the court.
I tell you what, Trinity Austin Russell's hands are everywhere. She knocked that ball away, causing that fast break to stop.
Reed with another rebound, and quickly up court comes St. Albans. This time it's Elsie inside, gets the ball punched away by Salone. Now we got a jump ball, and this will go back over to Huntington. Salone with 4 fouls, you would never know it there.
No, she's giving everything she's got out there. You kind of got to be careful though. I mean, you got Cunningham with 4, Sloan with 4. You have
and Smith
Harris
with 4.
With 4.
Garrett from 3 doesn't go. Long rebound there by Trinity Austin, and here she comes. She's back on the attack. She skipped past it, and it's kicked out of bounds. Try to skip past it over there to Vance. Good job by Huntington to get back to kick that one out of bounds.
Good anticipation there by Bowren.
Judy Vance with the basketball. Over to Trinity. Trinity thinks about the 3, doesn't get it, puts the ball on the floor, goes in the lane. Nice little dish over to Reed. Reed's shot is blocked. Barker cleans it up and puts it in. Ireland Barker picks up the rebound from Taylor Reed and gets her first bucket of the game.
Leads back to 10 for the Lady Red Dragons.
Garrett takes the dribble inside, shoots the ball way too hard. Liz Bowen with the rebound, and now we got an offensive foul. I think they're going to get her cleaning house in there, using them elbows.
She got away with one earlier when they were down here in the first half, and
she connected on that one.
And you hope Taylor Reed's wearing a mouth guard.
Timeout is called. I don't know if that was Lonnie Lucas that called that. Let's see what we got. We got a full timeout, so we'll take that with them. It's a 10-point game with 3 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter, 33-23. You're watching Lady Dragon basketball on video production.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
We're here to help you live well, and our new name reflects that. WellPoint.
Back live, St. Albans High School. Tonight, MSAC matchup here, the Huntington Highlanders and your St. Albans Red Dragons.
Has been slow offense in the second half compared to the first. But St. Albans still somehow holds on to a 10-point lead, 33-23. And a couple of the starters for the Highlanders are playing with 4 fouls. I don't know how they're still in there, to be honest, because it's been kind of scrappy here of late.
Yeah. The thing that I've noticed, I just can't figure out how they've only won 1 game in the MSACs. Tough-nosed team, got some players. And one player hasn't been in there this whole quarter has been Smith. Judy Vance from 3, and she knocks it down.
Toot, toot! Big-time 3 by Tootie Vance.
Needed that. Put some room in here now. Now they can slow things up.
Sound effects are free.
Ball's knocked away, picked up there by Huntington.
And the momentum in this gym is picked up, and they had a good defensive chant going on there, Mark.
St. Albans back in that zone. A long 3, just barely touches the rim. Barker with the rebound. Now she's pushed to the floor, and now what we got? Timeout.
Good timeout there by Coach Gregory.
We'll keep it right here. Try to set this up with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left. Haven't seen Smith for Huntington all quarter. I wonder if we just missed a foul and she fouled out somewhere along the line there. Because she was their starting point guard, and it's been pretty much run by Jada Garrett here this whole fourth quarter.
Unless they're using Garrett in because she's got that range from three-pointer. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. So maybe we did miss a foul.
Because I know she played with 4 fouls most of that third quarter. But as far as St. Albans now, with the lead, what we've seen from Coach in the past is kind of slows it up, work that clock, make them foul. 3 team fouls for St. Albans and 2 for Huntington, so they have something to give.
And this Huntington team, I know they're young, not a lot of upperclassmen on this team. I mean, well, you got a couple juniors, some seniors, but they have some young players, and you know, Coach Lucas will get them heading in the right direction. I mean, they're already kind of heading there. They've had the looks, just the touch hasn't been there on the shots.
I know when the transfer rule came in effect, they lost a few players over there to Huntington St. Joe's. Some quality players. Lazy pass there by Trinity Austin and nearly stolen away by Garrett. We got Harris and Garrett both playing the press. Everybody else back. Inbound to Trinity. Oh, now we got a block foul at midcourt here, and I think that's going to be 5 on Cunningham.
And that'll end her night. And Trinity Austin Russell has taken a beating here tonight. Shaking up on that one.
Naomi Coates into the game. We saw her in the first half. She took a few shots, no points.
I believe she may be nope. Thought she might have maybe be bleeding the way she's holding her arm, and they made her leave the game because of it, but could be wrong.
Charlie Russell back in the game for St. Albans. Taylor Reed all the way out to the top. We usually don't see her out this far away from the basket. Coach brought her out there.
It has been a physical fourth quarter, I can tell you that.
Elsie's been really quiet. A couple foul shots or a couple times at the foul line here in the second half, but been rather quiet. This time, Tootie Vance gets the ball stolen away by Harris. Harris' shot doesn't go. Vance with the rebound as she trailed behind her, and here she comes all the way up the court. She gives it to Barker. Barker to Reed. Reed from, I think, just inside the three-point line. Doesn't go, and now we're going to get a push in the back by St. Albans Barker, and that'll turn the ball back over to Huntington.
That's going to be her second. She came off a bench late and picked up 2 quick fouls. Still 13-point advantage. I mean,
Huntington not showing any urgency, though, as they walk the ball up the court with Garrett. Sloan playing with 4 fouls, so she gets a double team down in the corner. Elsie and Vance kicks it out to Garrett for 3, and that ball's going to go up over top of the glass and goes out of bounds. Vance inbounds it to Russell. And I see Trinity Austin Russell back to the scorer's table to come back in on the next dead ball. We're within a minute. And here's what I was talking about. Coach usually just kind of takes the air out of the basketball and tries to get those fouls.
Marker was wide open underneath. But they're just trying to play keep away.
And Charlie Russell nearly gets the ball stolen away, and about that time, Coach calls a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. So right now it's 36-23 in favor of the St. Albans Lady Red Dragons, and you're watching it on video production.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
And back live, 36-23 our score with about 50 seconds, just under 50 seconds. And St. Albans in complete control right now. It's not been a very pretty game, only 36 points scored, but win's a win.
You get them how you can, especially this late in the season. But the more important thing is the players' health. And Reagan hasn't been back out, and she's sitting on. Oh, yep, she's back out, sitting on ice over there.
It's a good sign.
But still, I mean, Trinity Austin Russell has taken a good bit of punishment here.
Charlie Russell running the point position now. She gets her pass stolen away there by Garrett. Garrett's going to go all the way to the hoop, and Charlie Russell gets back to punch the ball back out of bounds.
And as a coach, you like to see that. You give up the turnover, but you hustle back down and you take away the easy shot.
Garrett dribbles into the paint, dribbles back out. Salone from three. She gets it.
She gets the friendly roll there.
Takes away from that one that spun out that she had earlier.
Now 14 fouls for each team.
That's Salone's second three. And next foul on both teams will be a two-shot foul.
I guess we were wrong on Harris. That's only her fourth now. She only had three because that was on her, and they got four up on the board.
Directing in there.
Action right out in front of us.
Inbounds, stolen away, and she steps out of bounds. The ref didn't see it. And the ball is going to be tipped out of bounds by Salone. I think that's going to go over to St. Albans. I don't know how he missed that, but he was standing on the letters. Now they're giving it to Huntington High to inbound. And Lonnie Lucas wants to talk about it here with 19 seconds left, and it's a 10-point game. I don't know if you have a 10-point play.
No, definitely not. But there is potential there. I mean, Garrett's a pretty good basketball player from what I can see. She just doesn't have the touch from on the shot yet.
She's taking a lot of shots here in the second half, and like you said, I don't have shooting percentages, but you know, I mean, it's not real well or not real good. I don't know.
And this is a down year for Huntington High. I saw them last year in action. I saw them play GW. And they played GW pretty tough. And like you said, they got into the state tournament last year. So this is unusual for Huntington High. But I think Lucas has something to build on.
Yeah. And it looks like I don't know who their assistant coach is, but he's been doing a lot of the drawing up the plays there on timeout. So maybe Lonnie's training his next coach there.
Well, the man's been doing it for a long time. Put him in the Hall of Fame. Great coach, great individual.
Harris the inbound. Over to Coates. Coates shots blocked there by Trinity Austin Russell. I'm telling you, her hands are so active.
She's done it all, too.
I just need a statistician to keep the deflections by her. Salone steals the ball, goes in and lays it up and scores it.
And they don't even need to bring it across half court.
And that'll do it. 36-28, that's our final here at Tex Williams Gymnasium here in St. Albans. And reminder coming up is the Moses Auto Group Player of the Game. There's a few options in there. I think Trinity Austin Russell is my call on that.
I'd have to agree.
Also, Taylor Reed did a heck of a job defensively here this evening with a bunch of blocks. Only had 4 points, but she played really well. So a couple options, I think, there for the coach. We'll see what he comes out with. So we'll take a break. It's 36-28 is our final, and you've been watching St. Albans Lady Red Dragons on video production.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Need equipment for your next job? Don't settle for the traditional rental experience.
The rental experience with Equipment Share is a great experience. We rent everything from dozers to skid loaders, mini excavators, even smaller hand tools. They've always got what we need. They're timely. The billing is quick and accurate. The guys are able to set it up. They do it through their phone. Renting with Equipment Share is not like any other company out there. It's 1,000 times better.
We're here to help you live well, and our new name reflects that. WellPoint.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, at Moses Chevrolet we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Hi, this is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Your read. And back live in the Moses Auto Group Player of the Game, Taylor Reed. And before we went out to break, I said we got two options tonight, Taylor Reed and Trinity Austin Russell. Two of you took a beating out there this evening. You got your teeth all in check there? Yeah, one of them's chipped. I'm sorry. Well, I asked the question there, and they didn't get that. What?
I said one of my tooths are chipped.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, no.
Dental assistance tomorrow.
Yeah. The good news is you're on a 2-hour delay, so you have time.
No way.
Yeah. What, broke the news first to you?
Okay.
Awesome. Sloan and Bowman inside. They were a beast.
Yeah, they were big.
And it's like 2-on-1 all night in there. You know, I mean, it was just but you guys held your own.
Yeah.
How many, I don't know if you know, I mean, how many blocks do you think you had this evening? I mean, it was just seems like.
I know I had a couple, but I'm not sure how many.
The active hands and all that stuff in there. Do you get a lot of practice? Because I know you guys are not big. How do you practice in practice with no bigs like that?
Coach Candace does a lot with us, and it really helps because
she plays the big in
there?
there?
Yeah, she does.
Because it's just, I mean, you could say that both of those girls are just, much larger than our girls inside.
Yeah.
And, it's hard to duplicate that in practice when you don't have anybody, that's that size. The good thing, I think, as far as the Huntington big, she's inexperienced. We saw her footwork just not quite there. Now, I noticed your footwork has been getting a lot better. I think I mentioned that last time.
Yeah.
Is Candace also working on that?
Yes, she has. She's pushed me, and I'm so grateful for her because I don't think I'd be here without her.
Yeah, it's just amazing. You made a couple good moves inside and got a couple good shots in there. And I think you only finished with 4 points, but you had plenty of opportunities, and it's coming. It really is. So it's a shame you didn't have one more year left to to develop that. Eric, you got any questions for her there?
I'd say you probably had about like maybe a handful of blocks. I would give it to you. And I even got here late, so that stood out to me. But really, that last drop pass you had to make that shot to kind of spark that little bit of run. You guys were stagnant there in the second half, but that little drop pass and you hit that little
8-footer.
8-footer. Yeah. And it kind of sparked that run. What was going on in the offense right there when you were real stagnant?
I'm really not sure. I think we just needed to get more open shots and look for other people who are open, and we did a good job at adjusting to that, and I think that what brought us back into the game.
I think it was big that Samaya didn't play,
it
too. It just seems like you guys kind of went to a whole different – everybody was more standing. No one was moving. You can really see the difference with her on the court than when she wasn't on the court.
I agree.
So – congratulations again for being one of the Moses Auto Group player of the game. I think that's your second time this year.
Yeah.
And enjoy your sleeping in the morning.
Oh, trust me, I will.
Get that tooth
What's
looked at.
more exciting, before you leave, what's more exciting, winning this game or being on a 2-hour delay?
2-hour delay.
Take the read, everybody.
Awesome. Now joining us here, taking the spot here is Coach Gregory.
I don't know how he's going to feel about that answer to that question I just gave her, but
we won't tell him.
Okay. He'll just have to watch it back.
Coach, I don't know what Huntington has on you guys that make you play.
Let me say something. I will never play Lonnie Lucas twice in a season ever again. I can promise you that right now. I'm just letting you know, like, all hats off, like, again, that's a legitimate Hall of Fame coach in the state of West Virginia basketball. I mean, it just is. You look at his resume. It doesn't matter what the record of his team is. Those kids play hard for him. He's smart. He knows what he's doing. His staff knows what they're doing. Those kids are gritty. And, like, they just drag us out in the deep end of the pool every time that we play them because – I think and this is not a shot at anybody we've played, but they're the one team that really drags us out in the deep end physically, like will physically match us. So, I'm going to tell him that as soon as I get off of here that, like, this is the end of me playing him twice a season. I can assure you that.
And he's old school because if you look at his schedule, he plays a lot of people twice.
Yep.
And, and that's back in the day, you just played 10 games and you played everybody twice.
Right.
So, I understand that philosophy. But the physicality of the game, it was just, every player was beat down at the end of that game.
Yeah.
On both teams.
Yep, right.
And it kind of changed a little bit from down there. You guys were at the foul line, and unfortunately, I didn't get all the statistics there, but I know in the first half, Trinity Austin Russell was 5 for 11. So, things like that could have really –
swung it in our favor, and that's kind of how it was the first time. They do a good job of like we're high and low about making free throws. Sometimes we'll go 15 for 18, and then the next game we'll go 5 for 22. I don't know what the deal is. So yeah, the free throws is another one of those where I don't think we can make free throws at home. I don't understand that, but whatever.
Should be used to it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, I guess the big question is Samaya Riggins' injury. I don't know how much you can comment on that.
I think she's going to get evaluated here later tonight. We'll take a look at it and see. The initial reports seemed a little better than what it maybe initially looked like, but we'll just have to take a look at it this evening and later this evening and see what ends up happening. So. Praying for the best, obviously. Hopefully we get good news back and it's just a little bit hyperextended or something like that. But, I'm not a doctor, obviously, but she didn't hear it pop. It's not swelled up, so hopefully it's just a hyperextension, and we can kind of go from there with it. So
go with the ice.
Yeah.
I know Taylor Reed. I asked her about having her out of the game, and she said they're two different teams.
Right.
It's just so, and we saw that. Eric made comments on it. It's just kind of stagnant.
Well, and it kind of allowed them to if you saw, they kind of went box and one in the third quarter for a long stretches where it really allowed you to focus on kind of taking JC out offensively. It really gave them a much more it gave us a much narrower path offensively. I'm not sure who else scored. I know Charlie maybe hit a free throw. I think Elena maybe scored 2 or Taylor scored 2 or something like that. So, in that situation, and we got a quick turnaround play in Midland on Wednesday. We're going to need some kids to step up. With regardless of what the outcome is, regardless of what we get told, like we're going to have some other people step up, which has kind of always been our story. So
yeah, especially Trinity Austin Russell. Ever since she get into the bleachers there, it was like they were just gunning for her.
Yep.
Not like intentionally,
right.
but. She played through the pain. She was bruised, battered, and everything on the floor, still going on after the loose balls. Me and Mark were talking. Who we thought maybe would possibly get the player of the game. We thought it could be her. Could be Taylor and Trinity.
Trinity had as much right to be over here as Taylor did. She was really good offensively, and she was getting us in a lot of our stuff. And the thing has been with her is they're eventually going to try to take Sam out. They're eventually going to try to take Jason. I'm not talking about dirty or physically. I'm just saying from a defensive standpoint, they're eventually going to try to take him out. And so you have to be ready to take advantage of your – and she was the driving force offensively. Taylor was kind of the driving force defensively the way she has been, and Trinity was the driving force offensively. And if we can look for her to continue to grow, this is only like I always say, she really didn't play last year. So she's 15 games into her high school career, and I think she's starting to find her spots better. She's starting to find how she mixes with the other kids better. And so, I was really happy with her in the way she played because she's doing it offensively and defensively as well.
And active hands.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just phenomenal. Like I said, I just like to have a statistician just to have to see how many deflections and how many times she gets a hand on a ball.
Right. You put Josh Bowman on that. Go back and watch game tape.
Yeah, just to see it, because I guarantee there's not anybody in the state that gets more than she does. Right. I'm telling you, she is got magnetic hands. Well, Coach, next up, I'm sorry, Eric, got another question?
I was going to tell you, good news for your team, though. They get to sleep in an extra 2 hours tomorrow.
2-hour delay.
2 hour delay, so you do get a little bit of extra rest.
Okay, good. So they could get some rest. Good. I'm happy for that.
Next up, Thursday night right here.
Wednesday
night, sorry. The boys. I got the boys game down here. I don't know why I wrote the boys game on there. Cabell Midland, they play the same team, so I guess I'm all confused there. But anyway, Wednesday night, the last of the MSAC games, and like I said, by the end of the night, we could figure out if you're a 2-seed or a 3-seed, I guess.
And that's another great coach. Coach Schmidt has only been with Cabell Midland girls for a year, but she was with Cabell Midland boys for a long time and was a big part of why they were as successful as they were. She's a really, really good coach. That's that region out there that's got her and Huntington and Spring Valley and Hurricane and Parkersburg. That's a massacre region of coaches out there. So, as far as we're still sort of in control of our own destiny. We have to take care of Wednesday, and then we'll see what happens between Spring Valley and Hurricane and kind of go from there. But the biggest thing is that we take care of ourselves on Thursday or on Wednesday. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I think one of my scenarios, I think it would be big to get into that game because I don't know how much respect that St. Albans is going to get when it comes down at the end of the year when they seed you guys. Right. But it would be nice to be able to play that Spring Valley team again and get a victory and get some of that recognition.
Right, yeah, absolutely, because, that's big.
To get that number 4 seed, 3 seed.
Does anybody really, the MSAC championship doesn't mean anything for the state tournament, theoretically, but it's a big deal for the way you're viewed statewide.
Yes.
So it could be a big deal for us come seeding. Yeah, absolutely.
And I was listening to a talk show and they were talking about 4A teams and I think they talked about everybody but SA.
Yeah.
They talked about G-Dub. I was like, well, where's SA?
Right.
I don't get it. So I think that would be big for us to get in there, win that game, and then they would have to respect us.
And here's the thing. Again, like I said early before the game, and I've said other times, shots sometimes don't fall. Obviously, free throws don't fall for us. But defense travels. Like,
yes.
At the end of the day, we gave up 28 points.
Exactly.
Again, in a conference game. Like, our streak of giving up less than 40 points, I think, is at 5 or 6 games now, right?
29 over the last 5.
Yeah, so you know, if you're going to give up less than 30 points a game, you're going to be in games no matter what. They might not be pretty. It might be bowling shoe ugly, but I promise you nobody wants to play us the way we guard. And so as long as we keep that as our mentality, I think we're still sitting in good position. So whether we're getting respect statewide or not, the way we guard, I don't think people want to play us.
Exactly.
So.
Well, Eric, you got anything else for the coach? We'll let him go, get back to his kids, and we'll
But as a first-year head coach here, that MSAC championship would look real nice as a program builder for you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and again, like I say, for the seniors who I feel like this group of seniors has never had a losing season. They came in to kind of like not a great situation because I don't think they'd had more than 5 wins for maybe 2 or 3 seasons. And so it would be great for them too, like just another chapter in their story of this senior class turning around St. Albans girls basketball in the way they have. So, yeah, I mean, it would be great for me, obviously. I mean, I'm not going to sit there and act like it wouldn't be cool to win the MSAC. But, like, for the seniors who have been here for 4 years and put 4 years into turning St. Albans girls basketball from a laughing stock to kind of what it's turned into now, I think it would be big for them. It's a nice way for them to end their careers.
Absolutely. Oh, exactly. All right. Well, I'm going to run over some totals here for you, and thank you, Coach. And we will see you Wednesday night.
All right. I appreciate you all, you guys. Thank you.
JCLC for St. Albans with 12 points here this evening. Trinity Austin Russell coming in with had 11 on the first half, 13 for the game. Jalen Vance hit a 3. Taylor Reed with 4 points in the game. Elena Hermansdorfer with a foul shot and 1 point. Charlie Russell with a foul shot and 1 point. And Ireland Barker with 2 points on a field goal. And for the Huntington Highlanders, Harris with 4. Salone with 17. Browan with 2. Garrett with 5. And that was it. They only had 1, 2, 3, 4 scores tonight for St. Albans, or for Huntington.
And they had opportunities. I mean, everybody on that team pretty much had an opportunity to get a shot up for the Highlanders. They just couldn't make it, and the defense, prevails. As he says, defense travels, and it traveled here tonight.
Exactly. So that kind of wraps up everything here from St. Albans Tex Williams Gymnasium. Again, our next telecast is Wednesday night against Cabell Midland, and we'll be on the air at the same time, roughly 6:45, 6:50. Eric, I assume you'll be here with me again Wednesday night?
I should be, and I should be on time for that one, actually. So.
Thanks goes out to St. Albans High School for letting us in here. Producer Josh, he's been our producer for the last 3 years. He does a great job. I don't know if he gets enough kudos. I know he took it hard on himself last week over a mistake. We'll never let that happen again. His son Luke is on our cameras, and Kendrick Gregory also on our camera. Statistician is Jill Seipel. So thanks once again. I'm Mark Seipel along with Eric Taylor, and we'll be back on Wednesday night. Again, our final is St. Albans 36, Huntington 28. And you've been watching St. Albans Lady Red Dragons on video production.
At Manny Ellison Lane, it's not just business, it's personal.
We care deeply about what we do. We're fully immersed in the gravity of the client's circumstance. We understand what's at stake for them.
Need equipment for your next job? Don't settle for the traditional rental experience.
The rental experience with Equipment Share is a great experience. We rent everything from dozers to skid loaders, mini excavators, even smaller hand tools. They've always got what we need. They're timely. The billing is quick and accurate. The guys are able to set it up. They do it through their phone. Renting with Equipment Share is not like any other company out there. It's 1,000 times better.
Whether you're lugging the kids to practice or simply hooking a trailer on the tow hitch to haul, At Mosier Chevrolet, we have exactly what you need to fit your lifestyle. Stop in and visit us along the Moses Mile in St. Albans and see if we have what fits you.
Hi, this is Patayo, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Grilled Spicy Deluxe Sandwich is that first bite. I really like the marinated chicken breast, the multi-grain brioche bun, and that creamy cilantro lime sauce. It all works beautifully together. It's just deliciousness.
Real guest paid for their testimonial.
Welcome, folks, to the most mouth-watering showdown on television, the Hangry Games Ultimate Snack-Off, right here at your local Little General store. As the snacks fly and the deli slices, remember, dear viewers, every item they're using can be found at your nearest Little General store, where creativity meets convenience. Keep your appetites brave and your snacks ready.